Forget everything you know about making money online, because I've tested every single tool out there, and after earning over $500,000 online in the last 18 months,
this is so crazy.
I'm going to reveal the top 7 tools to level up your online business, how one of these tools more than tripled my income, and if you stick around till the end, I'll reveal a new AI tool that dropped last month that I'm pretty sure will be the next big thing. But first, let's take a look at the fastest growing tool in history, which reached over 100 million users in just 2 months. A milestone that took Instagram over 2.5 years and TikTok 9 months to achieve, by the way. Now, this tool is possibly the most impactful tool of our generation, but a year in, we're still not even aware of its full potential. This tool has basically changed the game, bringing new and creative ways to make money online. You can generate content ideas, draft emails, devise business plans, analyze data, and offer advice, among millions of other capabilities. I integrate this tool into every facet of my online business. A year into using it, I honestly couldn't even think of a world without it. It just seems unfathomable. Now, you already know which tool I'm talking about. I'm talking about ChatGPT, of course. But make sure you stick around, because at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal a new AI tool that will be even bigger than ChatGPT. But now let's take a look at essential tool number 2, which has almost become unavoidable for anyone selling products or services online. In the past, it used to be a massive pain to set up payment processing for your online business. First, there's all the technical bullshit, and once you've finally wiggled through that maze, you now have the safety concerns as well. But fortunately, that's no longer a problem, because every major tech platform and marketplace has made this one tool their go-to payment processor. I'm talking about a company called Stripe, a payment processor that makes it super simple to receive money online from paying customers. While Stripe is free, it's also expensive at the same time, go figure. It's one of those backhanded free softwares where they take fees out of your customers' transactions. I've personally had over $275,000 go through Stripe and lost just over $10,000 in transaction fees. It's nothing upfront. Setup costs means that you're only paying when you're earning. However, for the convenience you get from it, I think it is totally worth it. It's also worth mentioning some of the competitors like Tapaldi, TransferWise, and Payoneer. These are just as competent, sometimes offer even more favorable terms. So while Stripe might be a part of your journey, knowing your options could save you in the long run. Now, this next must-have tool is something many business owners tend to overlook. I commonly hear people claim it's outdated and nobody uses it anymore, which could not be any further from the truth. The industry secret is that there's been a big rise in email newsletters over the last few years. Now the new flex is, how many subscribers do you have on your email list? Just as podcasts have exploded in popularity, I honestly believe newsletters are set to do the same. Just look at powerhouses like Morning Brew, who have over 4 million subscribers and generate hundreds of millions of dollars annually for their newsletter. Out of all the traffic sources available to your online business, email actually has the biggest return on investment, bringing in $36 for every dollar spent. So you need to take advantage of this opportunity, but when it comes to email marketing tools, there are many decent softwares out there like ConvertKit or MailChimp, but many of these are limited to the types of automations you can set up. So if you're looking for advanced automations, then ActiveCampaign is the best option by far. This takes me on to our next tool, one that has allowed us to nearly 3x our revenue. But this tool actually reminds me of a funny story. So a few months ago, I'm trying to buy a Christmas sweater. I'm on Google and I find this website, I click on the link and I'm trying to buy the product. But there was one problem. I couldn't for the life of me find out where I can actually make the purchase. There was pop-ups, side links, and I even found myself on the about page at one point. Even though I was sold on the product, I decided to save my sanity and just find another brand, because I just simply could not figure out how to purchase the damn thing. But with the second website that I stumbled on, everything was seamless. At every stage, at every buying process, it was clear where I should click. There were no pop-ups, no distractions, and within a few minutes, I'd already made my purchase. But it didn't stop there. So after I'd bought the sweater, I was offered a bonus deal for a matching couple set. So I bought that too. And now I'd spent 3 times more than I was originally planning. So how can you set up this system for your own business? I use a tool called ClickFunnels, and as the name suggests, you're not building a website, but something called a funnel. Unlike traditional online stores with clunky layouts, a funnel streamlines the customer journey. Typically, a funnel starts with a squeeze page where something is offered for free in exchange for an email. Following this, customers are directed to a page with a relevant product offer. So for instance, after receiving a free workout plan, you might be directed to a sales page for a diet program priced at $97. Accepting this offer leads you deeper into the funnel, presenting more upsells. Now, even if no purchases are made, it isn't the end of the world because often less than half of your customers are going to buy from you straight away. Remember how the thing at the start was for free in exchange for an email? Well, now the funnel owner can continue to send emails with other offers. This process is a powerful money-making tool, giving you improved conversion rates and higher average order values. Which takes us on to the next must-have tool, one that will save you a ton of time. We all know what happened in 2020, and that event has transformed the way business is done right now, giving birth to the new era of remote work. Because of this, tools like Zoom and Google Teams quickly became integral parts of our daily workflows. But there was one simple tool that flew under the radar and made its way into everyone's workflow. I remember the good old days of trying to set up a meeting with my coworkers. You had endless email exchanges that often took longer than the meeting itself. But that's when Calendly hit the market and it changed the game. Now you could share a link to display your availability, which integrated directly with your digital calendars. And there's a bunch of other awesome features like buffer times alongside custom messages for personal touches. If you want to save both your clients and your own time, then Calendly is a must-have for your online business. The next tool on the list is great because it allows you to put everything related to your life in one place. This actually takes me back to when my business was just beginning to take off. I now had the money to reinvest back into it, and so I wanted to delegate some of the repetitive tasks that I didn't enjoy doing. So I decided to hire a virtual assistant to help me with this, and the process was a nightmare. No matter how I gave the instructions, my VA just didn't seem to follow it correctly. But over time, I realized that this was entirely my fault because frankly, I was just bad at giving instructions. And this is where I learned about creating SOPs. These are basically detailed step-by-step guides on how to do each task in the business. And this made the hiring process so much easier. I used a bunch of tools for SOPs. I tried Google Docs and spreadsheets, but one tool stood out above everything else. If you're familiar with Ali Abdaal, the productivity guru, you'd know he's a huge advocate for Notion, a tool I use daily for organizing and planning videos on this channel. But a big benefit of Notion lies in its capability to document systems effectively. You can also manage your personal life, make to-do lists, planners, calendars, and reminders. So all in all, Notion is an amazing tool and something I use all the time. Which takes us on to the most exciting tool of 2024. But before we reveal what it is, there's a ton of free tools that did not make the list. To be honest, you might not even think twice about them, but they are integral parts of making money online for a variety of reasons. You've got Dropbox for storing your files, Canva for designs and illustrations, Card for one-page website designs, or even Reddit to find communities. And to be honest, all of these are useless if you don't know how to successfully start an online business. So if you want to learn how, make sure you check out the resources in the description below. But now onto the best part of the video. This next tool is the one I'm most excited about for the coming year. And to demonstrate how awesome it is, let's play a quick game. I want you to take a look at this video. Do you notice anything strange? Well, what if I told you that this video was fully generated by AI? I know you're probably sitting there trying to pick out the finer details, and look, it's not perfect. But if you'd have told me 1 year ago it would have been this good, then honestly, I would have just laughed. I still remember almost a year ago when AI generated videos first came out and we got stuff like this. Will Smith eating spaghetti. You can clearly tell it's not a great video, and at the time I said it was pretty cool, but there was a long way to go before it started spitting out Steven Spielberg productions. But with this new tool that just came out last month, we could see the end of drone photographers, film crews, and pretty much anything to do with video. The tool I'm talking about is OpenAI's Sora. The same way we use ChatGPT day to day, I think Sora is gonna transform everything to do with content creation. If that's the leap it's taken in 1 year, imagine what it's going to look a year from now. So with these new tools, you should be well equipped to make a shit ton of money. But even with the best tools, if you don't have a good business model, then you'll just be struggling to make money online. So check out this video to learn 7 proven ways to make $500 a day, even if you're broke.